screaming. There's like so much wind in the background, but here are the top 5 reasons why you should own a 435. Woo! Start off the list. Here's number 1. It has to be the engine. So out of the like factory, there's 300 horsepower, which isn't like nothing to brag about, but literally throw in an MHD stage 1 tune, we're talking about 370 horsepower, which is like, it's decent. Like, that's a good amount of power. And if that doesn't satisfy you, throw in a downpipe, throw in an intercooler, and we're talking about 430 horsepower, which is like, that's a good amount of power. If that still doesn't satisfy you, you're like unsatisfied, throw in a pure stage 2 turbo, which is literally what I'm running. The turbo is rated at 500 wheel, which is like, that's a good amount of power. We're talking about like 600 to the crank or somewhere around there. And if that still doesn't satisfy, if you guys are power hungry, throw in a stage 3 turbo kit that brings the wheel horsepower closer to like 600, which is like, that's a good number for this car, definitely. So let's go ahead and move on to the rest things of the list, but definitely engine would have to be number 1. It's so amazing. So number 2 on the list has to be the sound this engine produces. Like, the exhaust tone is crazy, so aggressive. For the people that are definitely going to ask me, it is running a downpipe, no resonator, no muffler, so it's completely like a straight pipe through, and that's what's producing the noise right now. So it does sound pretty crazy. I'm gonna get a little bit of revs, that way you guys can hear it, but this noise on it is super good. Like, it sounds so amazing. Every time I turn it on in the mornings, I always fall in love in this car. Never gets annoying, even though like it's dummy loud, it literally never gets annoying. So you guys can tell I'm obviously back in my garage. It was just too windy where we were at, but at least we got like decent amount of like sound clips for you guys, so hope you guys enjoyed that. But basically number 3 has to be the interior. Like, this had like a big majority of why I chose like the 435 over like any other car that I was looking at. Obviously, like, I was looking at the E92 M3 and then the 335 IS, like anything like that. I chose this. One of the reasons why I chose this was basically the interior. Like, it looks so clean. It's just so modern compared to any E90 interior. Like, I'll show you my E90 interior right now, and basically any E90 models, they kind of look like that. And this is such like a big improvement in the interior. It's just so nice how it comes all together. I do have the sport version, so it has like all the red stitching and all that stuff. The normal ones come, I believe, with like wood, and it doesn't have that stitching. Mine came with this. Obviously all of this is going to be traded in for like carbon fiber, but like all the interior is so nice. This updated like iDrive is so much better. Let me see if I can get it without the glare. Like, I can literally like look up all the information of the car. I can even put like a speed warning when I go too fast. Like, literally all of this can be controlled. And some of the 435s with like the upgrade system, you can actually watch like movies while parked. Mine doesn't have it. I don't really care about that. I care more about the driving experience, which is why I chose this one like over the other ones. But anyways, back on the track. So the interior definitely has to be like one of the reasons why you should own a 435. It's just so nice in here. And then these seats are the ones that with like the adjustable support, so all this like goes in and hugs you. It literally feels like a race car when you have it like fully hugging you. It feels so nice. The interior in the back, all that red stitching looks sick. So yeah, it's definitely like a nice place to be in, especially if you're like picking one of these guys up for like a daily driver or even like a weekend car. This is such a really good like cockpit to like be in it. All right, so number 4 on the list has to be with the engine, like everything in it. It's the reliability of the motor and everything. Obviously you're still gonna get like little things like the predecessor had. Like the fuel pump is super bad, the charge pipe, the water pump, like all that stuff is still like existing on the N55 like engine, but it's not as common as the N54. You can definitely put a lot more like stress on the engine without like little things like breaking here and there. And we're back inside. But so this engine has like, obviously, like I'm running the Prestige 2 turbo, like I've full bolt-ons and everything, and I push it like dramatically hard sometimes, and not once has the engine given up on me, and not once have I had any issues where I've been like abandoned on the road. Like this baby has taken me like so far. Number 5 on our list to end the list has to be the price. Like you can find these legit for like 14, as low as 14, and as high obviously like as 30 and stuff like that. But like a decent one you can honestly find for like 15 to 18, somewhere around there. 17. Like honestly, like we're on Car Gurus right now. This one's 17K. It has 62K miles. Like what more can you want out of a car? Like it's just so perfect, like for real. Obviously mine has like the M4 bumper. Just because the M Sport bumper, I didn't think it was too aggressive, so I went with the M4 bumper. That's pretty much it, like front ways that I have, other than the, like the carbon fiber kidneys. But definitely, like even if I was like looking and then looking on like through like the cars they have on Car Gurus right now, like you can find some decent ones for like 18. Like here's a, where is it at? Like like this one has the full like M package for 18 for 94K miles, which 94K miles is not a lot like at all. This one's 26 for 25. Like this is literally like a brand new car, like dead ass. Like it has 25K miles, which is like literally nothing. It will last you like a really, really long time, which is amazing about this car. If you take care of it and you do maintenance, like you have no issues reaching like somewhere around 200K, which is crazy, right? Alright guys, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those like top 5 reasons why you should own a 435. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe underneath. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.